Hey kids, the following video is brought to you by The Zombies That Ate Sheffield. Indie horror with Yorkshire humour. Get on their social medias and check them all out. Regular updates. You won't want to miss it. Also, this following video was filmed before a live Instagram audience. Johnny Foxx
and Ian Parker.
There you go. The Fox and the
Hound.
Oh, yes. And you're watching the inaugural, the premiere, the debut, episode 1.
Foxx and Hound Prime, if you will.
Yeah. Foxx and Hound. What is the Fox and the Hound all about? It's pretty much the same as what I've always been doing, but you don't just have to listen to me ramble on. You can get twice the ramble for the same price, which is free and always will be.
2 middle-aged Yorkshire men for the price of one. That's what you get.
I mean, what a deal. Well, like,
bargain, mate.
It's like
you buy one, you get one free.
Yeah, it's like the online Aldi middle aisle. You know, you never know what you're going to get. You didn't want it. You didn't know you wanted it until you saw it.
And then you had to have it.
Home.
Yeah, that's it.
Home.
Now we're in your house and we're there with you.
Yeah.
We're there.
With it, you've got us, you've got a chainsaw, you've got a surfboard, you don't know what the hell you're doing. But
you don't get the strimmer. You need the strimmer.
So, how are you, sir? You doing all right?
I'm good. I'm very good. I mean, it's been nearly 2 months since we last spoke.
Like that.
Well, at least spoke face to face, as it were. Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. A lot's changed, but yeah, I'm good. I'm in a good place. All is well on this side.
You've not been struck down with some ridiculous illness like I have in that meantime, and a fair amount of other people. It's like a COVID 3.0, 4.0, or whatever version of that we're on.
Fit and healthy. Yeah, no complaints.
Also, if the people who know me, as an honorary ginger, I don't do the heat very well at all. So that's not helping.
I cope very well in the heat. Yes. Yeah, it doesn't bother me. I'm like a reptile. I just soak it in and just like, all right, yeah. I'll forego food for sunlight. That'll do me. That keeps me going.
Anything that might be a little bit, under the radar, like, starring someone who isn't wearing a cape, for example.
The one that I will say is I managed to see a advanced screening of Bring Her Back.
All right. Yeah. Whatever it is, movies, music, games, it's all been done, kids. It's 2025, crying out loud. It's all been done, but that doesn't mean you can't still do a good version of that thing that's been done. So
the reason why it works in the first place because it is whatever it is you're after. There's core principles to it that work. There's a system to it. It works, but it's when things get skewed and you don't quite have the things that mesh together well enough, and that's when you end up with, in my opinion, sort of bad work in film, TV, anything. Can I just say? I just need to say that Crypto, the dog, is the best part of that movie for me. That was a great Crypto origin story. That's how I look at that film. It's like, that dog's brilliant. Love that dog.
Yeah, I mean, everybody just says, like, okay, let's just do the Cryptoverse from here and in. Whatever other plans you had, trash them. And we'll just do in there. To hell with the present.
To hell with the present.
Let's go to the past.
How far back are we going?
Go to the past. You want to do a bit of a rewind with me?
I'll do a rewind.
25, kids. Let's go back 40 years. It's July 2025. Let me take you back. July 1985.
I was but a few months old at this time. I was such a chick. Oh.
And if you'd have gone to the cinema
Dragged along.
in 1985, you could have treated yourself to a little film some people might have heard of if you're watching this, called Back to the Future. Not everybody's cup of tea. Well, I'd say pretty much universally loved, but there are detractors.
Yeah,
well,
the same with everything is everyone's got their opinions, kind of thing. I love Back to the Future. You know what I mean? It's a great set of movies.
I like the score. I like the score, the theme tune. I really like that. Always sticks in the head. I like that.
Just the soundtrack in general, to be fair, it's kind of a formative collection of music, really.
You could have also
going to be good. Again?
Yeah, you could have also seen a childhood favourite of mine, The Explorers.
I've not watched that film.
River Phoenix. River Phoenix and a young Ethan Hawke make a spaceship out of junk in the scrapyard, and believe it or not, it works. And there's some rock and roll loving aliens, and it's super fun and just classic 80s family cheese, but I loved it. Still do.
One thing that always struck me about that was the simplicity of, they're using practical effects, so how are they going to get around doing stuff?
Yeah.
We'll put fog in there, dim the lights. You know what I mean? That's how it was done back in the day. And yeah, it might have still had a high budget and all that kind of stuff, but practical effects and just smart filmmaking, just good storytelling, good writing. I mean, to create some absolute corkers. Which a lot of people nowadays will probably watch it and think, like, if you've never seen it, you went and watched Explorers for the first time. I don't think a lot of people would like it because they'd judge it by today's standards, wouldn't they?
Yeah, maybe.
But yeah.
Yeah, I loved it.
Good movie.
Sticking with kids' films, although as kids' films go, pretty dark and totally underrated in my opinion. But July 1985, Walt Disney released The Black Cauldron.
Yes.
Not at the top of most people's Disney list, but damn fine film if you've not seen it, kids.
Oh, it's fantastic. It's that's one of those. Like, do you know how they've been doing these Disney remakes, live action? Do a Black Cauldron. Do a live action Black Cauldron. Ooh. Faithful to. Don't try and change it. Just do it live action. That would be.
It's just a damn fine sorcery film, isn't it?
There's like a resurgence of fantasy films coming. So if Hollywood were to get on that train and think, right, well, it's something different. We've not had that kind of saga of movies kind of thing coming out for a while. It's all been superheroes. So let's shift our focus and go, right, we'll do some fantasy films. We'll put dragons and monsters and crazy stuff like that in. Yeah, Black Cauldron would fit nicely in that. And could make Disney a little bit, in my opinion, kind of thing. And just put some quality stuff on.
Speaking of a bit of swords and sorcery, July 1985, you could have also got to see a little film known as Red Sonja.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not too bad. We might talk a little bit more about that on an upcoming.
Yeah, we'll put a pin in that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, put a pin in that.
So also Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome, not the pick of the franchise for a lot of people, but
no, it's
really that bad.
No,
two gritty indie films to kind of get like the Hollywood version. Yeah, okay, but it's not that bad.
It's not that bad. I think I've always kind of thought your opinion on sequels will always depend on where you were at when the first ones come out.
Yeah.
Because if you were old enough to really appreciate the first Mad Max when it came out, I wasn't, obviously. You'll have these thoughts and opinions on the characters, and then when they bring out sequels years later, you'll go, what the hell have they done with that? I hate it. So maybe, I'm not saying it's just the older generation, but maybe that's got an impact in it, because I would say, for me, definitely, that's kind of how I look at some stuff. If it's something that I watched when it first came out, I've got an opinion on the sequels that come out, thinking, no, you're ruining that. you've gone the wrong direction with that kind of stuff. So maybe that's a reason why some of them don't like it. But yeah, I enjoy it. I think it's a good movie.
You could have also seen the biggest film, or what was to be the biggest film of the whole decade, E.T., the extraterrestrial. I'm on record as hating the movie. I don't hate the movie. It's just that the little brown guy scares the bejesus out of me. He really does. Xenomorph, Predators,
he's just like that.
They're fine.
Yeah, I like E.T. Obviously, I can understand why some people don't, because he's got a very quality.
I can't. I'd love to sort of rewatch it, because it's probably been not far off 40 years since I've seen it, because I can't, because it gives me fucking nightmares.
He's not that bad. I mean,
he's so unsettling. I don't know if it's like fear as such, but very, very unsettling. You know the way people feel about whatever it might be, spiders, snakes, things that they shouldn't, but you do. You kind of can't help it. Like, if it was to be blocking my path to the shop in the morning, I will be brave enough to run over and kick him, but then run away. You know? I
can understand why it puts people about. I mean, it's that thing, isn't it? Like you say, people have these fears and phobias and stuff like that. But yeah, I like E.T. Like I say, I don't like E.T. I like the weird and the creepy looking stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember growing up, just to go off track slightly, I remember growing up watching the Lord of the Rings animated version, and was absolutely fascinated with Gollum. Gollum was my favourite character, even before I read the books and I knew who he was. Gollum's great, and even as a 6-7-year-old sort of thing, like in the early 90s, running around pretending to be Gollum because he was great, and it's like, creepy, weird stuff.
Why not? Speaking of creepy stuff, you could have also seen the iconic, the legendary George A. Romero Day of the Dead.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it has been getting 40th anniversary screenings, which I would dearly love to attend, but not so much in the UK.
Yeah. Well, let's just face it, UK don't do the good stuff properly. I mean, that should have had a national press kind of thing, like, come on, it's the 40th anniversary.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's, I mean, don't get me wrong, like, the horror cons and all that kind of stuff, they'll absolutely be worshipping it as they should, but
absolute classic.
There's nothing at my local cinema, no sniffs of that being shown. Which is a shame.
Just quick, so zombies, right? Day of the Dead, George Romero, zombies. I like zombies. Now, without being too snobby about it, there's zombie films and there's Infected.
Mm-hmm.
Right? There is a difference, kids. They're both good. They can both be super fun, excellent movies in their own way. But there is a difference, and I
very distinct
slightly
difference.
prefer zombies.
Yeah, I prefer zombies. Yeah, I mean, again, I like the infected movies. I like all that kind of stuff. But given the choice, if it was a zombie movie or an infected movie, I'd want it to be zombies.
Yeah, I don't like
zombies.
I don't like the zombies running at me. I don't like them to run at me like Usain Bolt along the ceiling. It doesn't really do it for me. And if they're infected, if it's just an infection, then there could be a cure.
Mm-hmm.
I like zombies. I like the undead because they're dead, and the psychological implications that every good zombie movie needs to put in there. It's not a cute 7-year-old girl with pigtails. It's a zombie. Kill it.
Yeah.
Destroy the head, remove the brain, kill it. And that I can't do it. It's not your neighbour, it's not your friend, it's not your wife, it's not your lover, it's not your dad. It's a zombie. Kill it.
It's gone.
Having to deal with that and work that out, because it's do that or fucking die. Become one of them. So I like that. I like that.
I think as well, one of the reasons why I prefer zombies to the infected is they don't run, but they're shambling relentlessly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just a matter of time, and that's the horrifying thing. It's like, yeah, you might be climb up into your attic and do all this, but they'll get you. They're dead. What?
Like
They've got all the time in the world. You know, what I mean? They're in a rush.
Yeah. They're slow. They're stupid. They're not all that. You outrun it. You find somewhere safe. You take a little nap. When you wake up, it's on your door.
Yeah,
While you've been napping, it's still coming.
Tortoise in the hair, isn't it?
Brilliant.
Yeah, relentlessly just following you. So,
look at this. Let's relentlessly fast forward 10 years. Oh, we're such professionals.
yes.
Just seamless segue. Let's jump 10 years forward, 30 years backwards to 1995.
Good times.
1995, good times. In July 1995, we were old enough to go to the cinema, maybe even go to the cinema alone. And if we did, we could have gone to see The First Night, Sean Connery and Richard Gere.
I didn't see it at the cinema, but I have seen them more than once, shall we say.
Yeah. It's Sean Connery, so like...
Yeah, well, that's it.
Always worth watching something else.
Yeah.
We could have got to see, I think, what we now call cult classic, Species. But is it, though? It's a bit shit, isn't it?
Yeah, I wouldn't call it a cult classic. It's... yeah, I guess you you'd have to.
You know what, though?
There's other cult classics that you can openly say, that's shit. We know it's shit, but...
30 years removed, it's easy to forget, though, that this, very cheesy, very kind of bog standard sci-fi, it's really just about the naked woman. It's really just about getting males of a certain age to spend money on seeing a hot chick, not wearing much. And yet this film has Ben Kingsley, Sir Ben Kingsley, Alfred Molina, Forrest Whitaker. These are Oscar-winning guys, and this is not like the early stage of their careers either, particularly. It also has the late great Michael Madsen, of course. Miss that guy. Rest easy, big man.
I mean, Species is a
shit film.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose just with what you just said there, it's like, well, it's clearly a cult classic then, really. But I think by definition, almost, it's like, well, we know it's shit, but there's other cult classics that we know it's shit. You know what I mean? Troll 2, you know what I mean? It's shit, but it's an absolute belter.
Maybe leaning more, maybe slightly more in the realms of cult classic. We also got treated to Darkman 2.
Never seen it.
Ever seen 2 or 3?
No, I've only ever seen the first Darkman.
You're not missing a great deal, to be fair. Arnold Vosloo.
I didn't think I would be.
Arnold Vosloo of the Mummy fame takes up the lead role, and they're all right. Also, we were treated to more sequels in Steven Seagal's Under Siege 2.
Yeah, well, we'll say no more than that.
Not his finest work.
No.
Could have also got to see Clueless.
Clueless, funnily enough, of all the films you've mentioned from that year, that's the one that I've probably watched the most and enjoyed the most. Clueless is a brilliant film.
Yeah, not just in a pervy old men way, right? We've got a bit. It's a genuinely smart, funny movie.
Yeah, it's
good.
It was one of the things that, like, growing up, obviously by the time I was actually watching it, I was must be 13, 14 sort of age. So watching these high school dramas of completely the other side kind of thing, of just polar opposite sort of characters of, my principal ads hate these kind of people. But it was just great to watch. It's like, just the Beverly Hills kind of mob, and it's funny. It's good.
Right, and we'll end 1995. And for me, saving the best till last, because we also got treated to Kevin Costner's Waterworld.
I really enjoyed the movie.
One of the biggest flops in movie history. It was, at the time, I think, the most expensive film ever made. which whenever you're dealing with water and trying to use practical effects and build tanks with water and get shit to float on them and get expensive actors to risk the insurance of doing that and stuff, it's never cheap. But of course, it's Kevin Costner, it's Dennis Hopper, it's Kim Coates. If you're a Sons of Anarchy fan, you might know him from that. It also has Jack Black in one of his earlier roles. Which
bit's Jack Black?
I really like it. I did at the time. I still do. I swear by it. Waterworld is a great, epic fantasy adventure.
I enjoy Waterworld. I hate the term, but it's almost a guilty pleasure kind of thing. It's like it's shit, but it's not. At the same time, it's an enjoyable film with some good cinematography in it as well. Not just the scope of what they spend the money on, just a well shot movie. Mad Max at Sea kind of thing. It's good. I like it. I mean, with Billy, which like we had Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome 10 years previously. So with a 10-year difference, the kind of like a post-apocalyptic, epic, superhero-esque kind of a make-believe world, and I'll probably give the edge to Waterworld. Maybe compared to Thunderdome,
I'm not much of a Costner fan, but I'm certainly a Dennis Hopper fan. It could be that for me, but
I think Waterworld does just beat it out, but compared to any of the early Mad Max movies, not even in the same league. You know what I mean? But I'd agree with you on that one.
Let's go. Let's do it again. It's like I feel like Bill and Ted. But
weirdly, I was looking at the camera, looking at myself, and then looking at you. I was like, it's like an older and younger version of ourselves. And I was thinking, like, I thought about Bill and Ted while looking at you, and I was thinking, like, we need to say something about Bill and Ted.
Flash forward another 10 years to 2005, which was yesterday, right?
Long ago, right?
2005. 20 years ago this month, we got treated to the first installment of Fox's Fantastic Four movies.
Was it really that long ago?
It really was. If people are thinking, like, a reboot already, it's been 20 motherfucking years, kids.
Oh, man. 20, wow.
Here's now the challenge I give you. For the Fantastic Four 2005, right?
Mm-hmm.
Please, if you can, name me the actor who played Mr. Fantastic, Reed Richards, in that movie.
Oh, I would not have it.
I think this was part of the issue, right? We had Jessica Alba as Tombstone. We know we had Chris Evans as the Human Torch, right? Michael Chiklis did a great job mainly as the voice for Ben Grimm. But Lone Grufford took on that lead role.
Has he done anything since?
If you're watching Lone, get it.
We apologise. We're sorry.
I mean, what's Lone Grufford doing now, do you think? You know? I don't
want to say something. Obviously, in good nature, but I don't want to say something derogatory and think, oh, he's selling used cars in Missouri or something.
Yeah, it probably involves. I'm going to imagine it involves fries, but I mean, I'm not putting it all on him. Why the film wasn't exactly great, by no means.
No. Well, you can never put it on the emphasis. How a film turns out is maybe 5-10% the actor's responsibility. You've got editing, you've got the writing, you've got the director, you've got the producer, you've got all of that comes after the actors finished doing their bit. So when people accuse the actors because the film's shit, it's like, that's the wrong person. They're doing their job.
I mean, if he got the part, who the fuck failed the auditions? You know, like, who else was on the list who either said no or didn't screen test well, and this guy beat them.
That's a worrying thought.